there's a lot of enemies coming out now. So I think I will do this. Also, I finally realized what the green flask is for. It's to regain your dashes. There's two bosses. There's two of these guys. Interesting. Yeah, we're doing like 34,000 with our shuriken. Wait, let me just kill these bosses real quick. Hey everybody, how's it going? Clippedshots here, back with some more Rogue Genesia. We're gonna be checking out the E-rank survivors world and Rogue Genesia. Yeah, so we're gonna see what we got. Definitely, I think shuriken's like just the best start. I can't lie, I think shuriken's the best start. So that's where we're gonna start. And yeah, I'm just gonna like run around. That's gonna be the plan here. Run around as quickly as possible. Just trying to get these boxes. From what I've seen before, these boxes are definitely the sweet spot here. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys aren't, hopefully it turns around for you. And yeah, I'm excited for this. My sickness is getting better, if you guys are curious. I sound better, I feel better. I'm not fully better, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. You know, just a little bit of rest here and there. And you know, every little chance I get to rest a little bit more, definitely a step in the right direction. That's about all I gotta say. Also, tons of water. If you guys aren't staying hydrated, I highly recommend it. That's not bad, but I think I go for something like this over it. I really don't need pickup range because I do plan to eventually get the pickup range things. So I just don't really care about pickup range. Like for example, that's a good pickup range item. This isn't bad actually, but I know that there's something that gives me defense. So I'm actually gonna forego that and get this over that, because if I get that other item, we're gonna be so good. And we're definitely getting the damage. I'll chill here for a minute. Never mind, I'm not gonna chill for a minute. I lied about chilling for a minute. I realized I forgot what my goal was. My goal is keep running so I can get those big items. Big items are really important, really good. I guess I'll get, you know, projectile life doesn't sound bad actually. We'll get projectile life. There we go. Okay, increase, yeah, this is a really good one. 100% increase experience gain over that. Yeah, we get this. I don't know why that's an item. I feel like they should take that item out of a survivors mode. Obviously, I mean, there's a lot of reasons they should change things. Fight and flight. When you're moving, 5 defense, 100% damage multiplier. That sounds great. This also sounds really good. I'm gonna go for this one though, because I definitely need the damage. Lightweight, attack speed and base defense down. Again, we're gonna go for base defense stuff because I'm looking for transmute. If I can get transmute, then we're gonna be really good on damage. Although that is a questionable thing. There's no guarantees that we'll be able to get transmute, so we're just gonna go for the best here. We get Damascus Steel there, so we get some HP regen. There's Turtle. Movement speed down, base defense is up by quite a bit. I'll take it. I don't really want it, but I'll take it. There's accumulation, projectile size, damage multiplier, attack speed down. I mean, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna reroll the rarity on this actually. There's a katana. There you go. That's good. I like getting items that are gonna help me like that because, well, I just think that that's the better thing to do. Split. Additional enemy, projectile size is down. That's fine by me. I don't mind the projectile size being down. That's actually totally fine. Quick movement speed. Yep, that's fine by me as well. Envy on soul pickup experience gain by 0.5 for 10 seconds, capped to 50%. Yep, that's cool. That's cool because when I get the big things, I'll get a bunch of them all at once. So like if I get this, for example, I'll get tons of XP and then I'll get a bunch of that going as well. Let's go for, I'm gonna go for Wind's Blade and we'll go for God's Wrath. Berserker. Increased damage on kill. Sure, yeah, that works for me. Curse Book experience. That really sucks that it's down by 3, but I think that's fine because that's a huge experience multiplier. So I'm definitely down for that. And we'll get the base and we'll get more katana and we'll get, oh my gosh, we're just getting constant levels here. We got like 6 levels in a row. That was amazing. Fight and flight sounds good. We're just gonna keep on going, guys. Keep on rocking. We're gonna get another katana here. Alrighty. My goodness, I haven't had time to talk. Pretty much. Definitely get the student there. Anyways, guys, I am trying to get better at speaking. I think speaking is going to be really good. I'm going to get some movement speed because we did get offered Hermes' cloak already. So as a possibility. And yes, we're getting that. I do need, you know, projection size for that. It's kind of sucky. That's amazing. Crossbow's so good. Crossbow's so good for bosses. Oh yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for even more of that. I'm down. I am down. So one thing that sucks about getting a lot of weapons is when you get a lot of weapons, you get a lot less other stuff. So you kind of like foregoing certain things because you only have so many levels you can spend. So, you know, you kind of got to be careful with that, which is part of the reasons why it's a really good idea to keep on re-rolling based off that those possibilities. So, you know, gotta be a little bit careful. Gotta be a little bit careful. Let me get that shuriken. That's one thing I like about the other mode a little bit more. Let's go for base defense up again. Let's go for God's Wrath. We'll go for Katana. Worm Gland. I love the Worm Gland, except I think I'm not gonna go for it because yeah. Ooh, Thorn. Inflict damage when you get hit by enemies. That's cool, but again, not for us right now. There's Turtle. We'll get Turtle, and we'll get the experience, and we'll get a Steel Skin because it's a whole 1 point up, and we will get Wind's Blade. I'm kind of down for this again, but I'm gonna get Celerity instead. I think Celerity is probably better. And yes, we did just go a significant amount slower because of the other turtle, which is okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's also not the best thing in the world. So we'll see how that goes, right? We'll see how that goes. But yeah, just keep running, see if we get more items. One nice thing is I did find out, or did see, that when you knock a box up that has an item, like a boss item, it actually does, in fact, that's awesome. It does, in fact, point you to it. Base damage by 8. Defense multiplier down. Corruption. What does corruption do? I mean, I'm gonna take it. Lunatic. Yeah, I don't know what corruption does, but I'm gonna take it. We get shuriken here. Huh. Like I said, I don't know what corruption does, but that's awesome. Spike shield sounds pretty good. We're looking for base damage a lot, and then eventually we're gonna look for certain other things. Certain other things. I don't have a good word for what exactly I'm looking for, but also I don't know what corruption does. Corruption could have just completely screwed everything over. So we'll see what happens. There's another shuriken. I'll take the shuriken over the katana because the shuriken is more likely to clear things out for me rather than the katana. And yeah, we don't have very much armor because we did just get rid of a bunch of it from that lunatic item. We're basically going to be a real glass cannon. There's Worm Gland. I think it's time to get Worm Gland. It'll be cool to just knock a lot of enemies down. To be honest, I think Worm Gland doesn't work as well on this because if you think about it, what Worm Gland does is it puts a projectile on the ground. And we're running. We're constantly running. We're not going to stop running. We're going to constantly be moving here. Because we're constantly moving, guess what? We don't have time to be going backwards. So that kind of just gets wasted a little bit more. That's cool and all. Actually, that totally will work. Yeah, that totally does work. I don't want it right now, though, so I'm just not going to grab it. Let's definitely grab the katana here. We're going to have basically no area, no AoE. But that's fine, though, as long as we can just absolutely murder things. This is cool. More monsters sounds way better. Yeah, we're gonna grab that. Oh, I could have re-rolled that. I didn't know I could re-roll that. In the future, I might re-roll it. Okay, here's a level. Yep, there's a level. We'll definitely get celerity here. And I think we're gonna get... AoE sounds good, but I think we get Wind's Blade. Size up. Projectile size increase. I'll go for the base damage just so I have that, and Void Spirit. That's the one thing I wanted. So now we're going to be getting half the items every single time. Like guaranteed every time we kill an enemy, just half the items come to us. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to kill those guys. We don't need to. We don't need to. Alrighty, what else? Impenetrable, more defenses, and yeah, more defense mitigation. Yeah, I'm down for that. I would love the carved dice so I can get free rerolls. That's one of the best items in my opinion, because a free reroll means I can keep re-rolling to get items that I want in comparison to items that aren't that cool. This is amazing. That's not as amazing. I'm gonna definitely go for Sage's Leaf because I want it more than anything. Yeah, Sage's Leaf is so good. Super, super good. Super, super important too. Okay, let's get down here. There we go. And there's another item. Wow, we're getting really lucky with these items right now. Health could be really good. 1.75 times increase. I'm gonna go for the damage though. Let's see. Food attracts all soul gems. That's cool, but unneeded. Each soul card increases your damage by 2%. That actually works for me. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. That works for me. Like I said, we're gonna get that item that we 100% have a chance to attract items, and also we're running around anyways, so it's kind of like we don't really need it per se. Let's see, there's that. There's that. Damascus steel, iron. We'll go for Damascus steel. We're gonna have a lot of base damage at some point. Once we have that base damage, that really high base damage, which we kind of already do to be honest, but we're gonna get an even higher base damage. Like, this is nothing. This is nothing, guys. I promise. This is nothing. 1,000 damage per shot? Nothing. Nothing. This is good, though. I'm going to definitely take the damage mitigation. Like I said, damage mitigation is really important. I'll take the movement speed. We'll take damage mitigation again. There's another box down here. Ooh, okay. This is good. 50% increased. Wow. I kind of want like all of these. I think we go for magnifying crystal first, because this one's not the one that makes the heroic cards a lot more likely. So I think we go for that first. Let's go for that, because if we get more levels, then we're still kind of effectively working our way up quickly. This is cool. I kind of want to re-roll though. I'm tempted to banish this as well. I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, another crossbow. Yeah, that works for me. I don't need to slow the enemies down per se, so I'm just gonna keep running. Impenetrable sounds good. Black blood sounds really good too. I'm gonna go for impenetrable though. Gonna go for impenetrable. This is gonna be, that should be really good. This should help us quite a bit. It's a really small area though, so it's kind of a. This is really good too. We don't have anything yet, so yeah, actually, yeah, I'm fine with that. There's another level. Nice. That's almost maxed out. Overload. An additional projectile, but the speed goes down, which is actually fine. Is actually fine. We'll get the AoE. So I could definitely use the AoE. Get that. Alrighty. I guess we get agility. Projectile life would be really good too. There's another katana. We gotta be really careful here because obviously there's a lot of enemies coming out now. So we gotta be really careful. Oh, look, there's a big item down there. Let's go. Let's see, what is this? Full healed on level. Hermes, increase our attack speed by 19.8. If that keeps on working constantly, then we're good. So I think I will do this. Yeah, I will do that. Now I can just get speed. The more speed we have, the better off we'll be. That would be good too. Base damage sounds really good, except we have so much of it at the moment. I'm not that worried. Let's go for black blood. Okay, here's another item down here. Fold. Defenses increase, damage mitigation increase, attack area size decrease though. That's not too bad. These are both going to be finalized, so I think we'll go for this one first, and then we'll just keep on keeping on, guys. I'll go for more black blood. Black blood should be really good. I mean, we're absolutely clearing everything out. Fully leveled katana, which is really good. We'll stop getting that now, which means we have a higher chance of getting something like the transmutation. Which, if we get transmutation and just a bunch of attack speed, which we get by getting more movement speed, then we'll be able to just clear everything super easy. We will get light armor because that also contributes. So we just gotta keep going. Keep on keeping on, boys. Keep on keeping on. Fold is not bad. Again, I'm not really sure if I want to grab it. Like, a part of me says yeah, but a part of me is like, eh. So we'll see. We'll see. I think we wait off on it a little bit. Okay, here's sharp. There's another worm gland. I'm actually gonna go for this projectile size because that also gives me damage, and projectile size will help with the wind's blade. I like the wind's blade, but I also don't like it in its current state because current state is kind of meh. Also, we're already almost at level 100 and we haven't even fought the first boss. We're only at 8 minutes in, which is pretty insane, to be completely honest. So I am excited. I am excited. Also, today, guys, today's Sunday for me. I have a lot of things to do today. So hopefully I get them all done, is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully I get them all done. If you guys have a busy Sunday, let me know. I'm curious. Ooh, nice. Double your damage. 100% health regen can regen to 200%. This is probably the best. This is probably the best. I really want to double my damage, but I don't need to. And the reason why I don't need to is because I just won't need to. Like I said, we'll see why here in a bit. First of all, I'm already doing a mad amount of damage. Like, mad amount of damage. So I really don't need to. But there's a lot of other things, other factors that factor into this. Also, I finally realized what the green flask is for. It's to regain your dashes, which is really awesome. Okay. I mean, it's not that important though, you know. Blood pressure sounds really good. Base damage +1. Experience multiplier down? Nope. Reroll once. Okay, we get the Damascus steel. And there's a full charges on that. So we will just go and use them up a little bit. I think there's another box up here, right? We're right about that. Well, there was a box, not where I thought it was though. Or maybe that was where I saw it. I just went further than I thought I did. It's all possible. All possibilities. Anyways. Let's see. More black blood sounds good. We will. I mean, that tainted card actually does sound pretty good now. Wow, that was a lot of XP. I am surprised by how much XP we just got. That was actually like an absurd amount of XP. Comparatively to what I thought. There you go. Another item. This one, I mean, that's probably not bad. 4 soul cards, not bad either. I'm gonna go for Gilgamesh's ring though. Just because that does increase our chance of getting the heroic cards, which we definitely want. Heroic cards are gonna be important, more or less. So, yeah. Gotta keep our eyes peeled for it, boys. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. Oh. And there's a box, okay. Still nothing that I'm really looking for per se. And I am getting XP significantly slower now, which is really unfortunate. You know, if I can get some lifetime on my projectiles, I'll be happy with that. A little bit of lifetime would be pretty good. Also, I don't know what I just got hurt by, but whatever it was, it didn't do that much damage. Okay. Box. Another box. Lots of boxes. Ow. These guys that are flying in, they are hurting. I say they're hurting. They're not like actively hurting, but they are hurting a lot because I'm not frequently able to destroy them. That's good. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, projectile lifetime. Yep. Which might mean I can go through enemies a lot better. And look at that. Those the elites that are spawning, the legendary guys, whatever. Not the bosses, but you know, the next guys down. These guys, they're just getting one shot. We're already doing mad damage. We're already doing mad damage. We're gonna be doing a lot more mad damage in the near future. Hopefully in the near future. I say in the near future, there's no guarantees. One thing I really need is I do need something like Death's Aura or something that helps keep enemies away from me. Because if I, for example, got Death's Aura, I would be able to absolutely demolish everything. Because we're gonna get attack speed ups, and we already have the damage. So yeah. Gonna be crazy, boys. There we go. A lot more XP. I'm down. Just keep giving it to me. I'm getting worried that my level's getting too high though, and what's gonna happen is with my level being so high, I'm not gonna be able to get the items that I want. So getting a little bit worried about that, because that is very, very possible. However, in an E-ranked world, I do know that it's much more likely for me to be able to level up a lot faster. So that is a difference. Because I was able to get to like level 140 or something when I did the D-ranked world. Yeah, D-ranked world. And I'm assuming, you know, like every ranked world you get a little bit further along. So I'm assuming I'm getting a little bit more XP from these guys. There you go. Berserker sounds pretty good. Up to 200% increased damage. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. 200% damage is fine and all, but it's not really that much. But with the amount of enemies we're killing, first of all, yeah, it's quite a bit. And not only that, but with our base damage, it is quite a bit. I don't know why that's the thing. Like, I'll be honest, it's a little bit of a weird one for me. I almost feel like that wouldn't happen. Also, if I missed an item, I'll be 100% honest. I cannot see a lot of things going on right now. My game's actually slowly starting to lag a little bit. I'm sure you guys can tell. The game's slowly starting to lag a little bit. There's so many enemies on the screen right now. It's like, what's going on? And I mean, like, I'm at 47 FPS, which isn't bad. 47 is actually a pretty good number, but when you consider how I'm typically at like 120, 130 or higher or whatever, you can see how that gets a little bit bad. Although I don't know how they would fix this. This is one of those things where I don't know how they would optimize it anymore. Unless they just made the models of the characters less movement, less something. Size up doesn't sound bad to me. Base regen doesn't sound bad either, but I'm pretty good on that. I think I'll do this. There we go. Even more. And yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit congested here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit congested again, so I might have to pause and go blow my nose a little bit. We'll see if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. If I do, hopefully I just cut it out and you guys don't see anything. But there's never a guarantee. There's two bosses. There's two of these guys. Interesting. I forgot. If I keep moving, I do more damage. So I'll just keep moving. Okay, here's one already. 200% more likely for heroic cards to appear. Yep, sounds good to me. And this guy, what do you got for me? I was kind of hoping I would get either the carved horn or something, but I guess this works. I get slippery. More damage mitigation is cool by me. Alrighty, well, we are getting the levels fast again. Penetration's really good, and this one's really good too. I'm gonna go for this one first, because I'm still hopeful for a transmutation, and then I'll get penetration next. Fortress is really good too. Wow. I'll grab that one as well. Okay, this castle again. Sounds good. I mean, I have tons of defenses. Even if I don't get transmutation, I'll just have tons of defenses. We'll get worm glands. Ooh, look at that. We're starting to get those the big XP. This fortress. Alrighty. Well, we've gotten a lot of elite items, like boss items. I'm gonna go to get the light armor because it increases my movement speed, even if it's very marginal. It does increase it, so I think that totally works. Let's see. Single-handed. Damage increases, but projectiles and stuff go down. I'm kind of like not super interested in that. I'll go for Worm Gland. I will go for Worm Gland instead. There you go. Slippery Skin sounds good. Get another level here. Fortress. We're gonna get Penetration because Penetration will actually help us out a very significant amount. We get Penetration again. Because now we should be able to clear out the enemies way better. So we shouldn't have to worry. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about these enemies being like, oh, there's a lot of enemies here. We should just be like, oh, these enemies died. All of them, everywhere. There you go. We almost got a full level there. No, Google. Google is like always listening, and it's not the most amazing thing. Because I'll say something like, okay, and then my phone's like, oh, you're talking to me. And I'm like, no, phone, I'm not talking to you. So, not the most amazing thing. I might have to like turn that off or maybe retrain it or pick a different word. Pick something like fantastic or something. No, something I don't use. I don't know what a good word would be. I think I can do that though. Bookworm. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna get levels even faster now. I approve. Is that a box down there? That was a box down there. My eyes did not deceive me. Haha. Although it wasn't really a good box by any means. Didn't really give me anything like spectacular. This isn't bad. I'm kind of sad. I don't want to get it right now, to be honest, so I'm just not going to. Projectile size actually probably wouldn't be bad. We get Worm Gland though first. Start off there. Can't believe I'm level 112 already. That's insane. Let's go get Penetration again. There you go. And multi-handed. Yeah, that's amazing. More projectiles. I mean, more projectiles just means we're metal transmutation. Lose 50% of your defenses. Your lost defenses is converted into damage at a ratio of 8,625%. So minus 15 defense gives me 1,300 defense. I mean damage, and that is definitely a yes. So we will get hurt more now. But now that we've locked that in, like I'm not going to grab it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on grabbing other things and working on basically just getting a lot of defenses and stuff. I think Ice Spirit's actually going to be pretty good here. Not defenses. Yeah, I am going to work on getting more defenses because the more we get, the better off it'll be. Hypersonic actually doesn't sound bad, but I think I'm going to wait off, see if I can get it later on down the road. There's Bookworm. Thank you. Bookworm's really good. It's something I was looking for. Also, I had my first session of Delta Green, and I actually think Delta Green was pretty awesome. It was pretty rad. Let me actually reroll the rarity on this one. Fortress, there we go. So now if I get metal transmutation again, I will actually grab it because I'll have even more defenses to give to it now. We're gonna go ahead and grab Split. Basically, I want to be able to make sure I give it as much defense as I can. And as we go, we actually are able to give it more. So it's really worth kind of holding off, doing it at the right times. Which is why I'm glad it actually waited so long, because that's really good. Wow, firing right now, that actually could be insane. I'm actually flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. I don't know, I think it's a cool word. It's a fun word. Yeah, as long as we're attacking quickly with this, we should be able to just absolutely roll enemies. I mean, we are already absolutely rolling enemies, but something like this should really help us. I'm glad they kind of toned down those like purple ones a little bit, because Lust and Gluttony, like those are cool and all, but also I don't feel as though they're that useful. So I kind of feel as though I'm just never really tempted to grab them. Which is fine, you know, like everyone, different sources of folks, but okay, so I think we grab this and then we grab that. Yeah, because now, what's it called? Now we're doing an insane amount of damage. Like literally, I think our shuriken could probably one-shot a boss. Like I don't think I'm gonna see a boss for quite a while now, is what I'll tell y'all. We're gonna hold off on that for a little bit. I think I will re-roll the rarity. There's a fire ring. Okay. I really want to get the other accumulation so I can get all the XP just instantly, which means my levels would go up a lot faster, or a lot more like consistently, I guess maybe is the right word here. Oh, this actually wouldn't be bad. I think we get it early, because if we get it early, that would be really good. Yeah, let's go do that. This should help me clear out enemies. It's also helping my game lag more. Oh my gosh. Let's see, lightweight, attack speed, base defense down. We are still gonna wait off on that. I'm gonna reroll this rarity again though. There's recursion. Recursion's really good. See, I wanted to grab that early because so if you have a defense, no, if you have a damage down by multiplication, you'll get a lot less. So it's gonna get fortress, and then we'll grab that afterwards. Yeah. So we should have virtually very little defense after this, which is fine. Who needs defense, right, guys? Oh, there's a thing over here. Hold up. There's an item. Look, I almost totally missed it. Food increases your damage by 1% up to 300%, diminishing returns. Move speed though. Move speed actually increases my attack. Now I'm gonna go for that. I'll go for that. So now I have a reason to grab food. I have a reason. Yeah, wow, we're killing things off screen. It is fantastic. Super, super superb. Well, I guess I just keep running in a single direction and pretend that everything is fine. I do want to get more attack speed. Imagine getting so much attack speed that we can just walk in indefinitely. That'd be super cool. Hey, that's not bad. Although I think at this point getting levels is going to be pretty difficult. It's going to be a challenge. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that. A little bit concerned, not horribly. But yeah, I think I'm a little bit, oh my gosh, okay. All the enemies are spawning in now. The majority of the enemies. Howdy, enemies, howdy. Lots of enemies here, howdy. That's not bad. I'm still waiting though. I want to make sure I get transmutation before I get that, because I'll transfer more damage if I have more, so might as well wait. I don't mind being a glass cannon because of the sage wand and the troll blood. Having those two items make it so like, okay, if I get hit, I'll be fine. There is metal transmutation, so now we should do literally just insane amounts of damage. Literally just insane amounts of damage. Yeah, we're doing like 34,000 with our shuriken. Wait, let me just kill these bosses real quick. There's another fire ring. Damage over time? Question mark? Exclamation mark. I thought I already had that, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sorry that the game looks like kind of jittery and wonky. The game is jittery and wonky for me. You know, it's not just you guys. It is me as well. This is pretty good. That was a boss that just got rolled. Yep, these bosses are just getting rolled. Amazing. There's another thing. There you go. Already multi-handed. Sounds really good, actually. Well, we got the important things, at least. I mean, at some point, I could probably just stand still and let the acid pile around me. If I let the acid pile around me, then, we'll be a little bit better off. I really like this because there's lots of bosses here. I can kind of just like run into them all, let them die really fast. There's recursion. There you go. I'd rather kill all the bosses because I think that's probably better for me. Probably, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say for certain. There's a fire ring. Beautiful. I'm hoping the fire ring gives me a lot of AoE, which is why I keep taking it. The damage that I get out of it is pretty much irrelevant, but the AoE is really important. I feel like there's something else. Oh yeah, I want the other accumulation. If I get the other accumulation, it might be really good. Also, I mean, we're gonna be done with this. I mean, I can almost guarantee we're gonna kill the final boss in like 2 minutes. So the question will we have enough damage / mitigation to protect us from that final onslaught of enemies? And if so, for how long? I'm seeing if I can get to maybe level 200 because, hey, you know what? We're going all out, you know? Might as well go all out and see what we can do. It's going to be very challenging. I imagine the game's going to lag really hard. Like right now, back to about 100 FPS. So it's like, yeah, cool. But imagine having a million more enemies on the screen. And also constantly pulling in XP. Imagine that as well. I think that's probably part of the reason why the game lags so hard, right? Scorched Earth strategy. Nice. Got a new achievement. There you go. I mean, we didn't even get hit there. Our sage's leaf is still active. Didn't even get hit. Catastrophes, they arise. Another level, here we come. I think there was a thing down here. Yeah, there was. I guess we get, I don't know. I'm gonna get the worm gland. Might as well get the worm's gland. Might as well. Let's see. I'm trying to look for boxes, but there's so many enemies. It's hard to be like, oh, there's a box here. Yeah, it is kind of just difficult. Huh. I say, Also, I don't feel as though I've gotten a box, an item from a box in a long time. Doubles your damage, halves your HP. That's totally fine by me. Yeah. Now we really just need attack speed. Like, if we get attack speed, we're gonna be insane. Also, to double our damage at this point in time, where we already have tons of damage. Also, it did not double our damage. Unless these enemies, unless we only deal as much damage as the enemy's health has, because I was dealing 32 and 30k damage already. So when I got this item, I expected to be dealing a lot more because obviously, if you're already dealing a certain amount, you expect to be dealing a lot more. That being said, I maybe I'm wrong. I think we go for the other split. I mean, now we have a lot of projectiles. We just, they're just not very big, which I don't know what the size does. I don't know what size does for us. I feel like size almost doesn't really do anything, but I don't know. I know size does something for the wind's blade, obviously. But if you have a projectile that automatically targets enemies, I don't think it matters, right? Like, why does it matter? Okay, I don't know if food gets drawn in with the void thing that pulls in all the soul gems. I don't know if it does. I imagine it does. I just don't know. It does not. Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate because it means I actually have to go and pick them all up, which means I'm getting a lot less than I thought I was. So, yeah, that food item, maybe in the future, I just don't pick it up. Maybe I just don't pick it up in the future. Yeah. I just don't want to have to, go and do the things myself. That's, my big problem. Also, I wonder if they actually buffed the, all the items that, what's it called, that you have to aim yourself. Because I feel like all those items were definitely the weakest. Definitely the weakest out there. Wow, talk about getting a lot of stuff. My goodness. I am on fire. I'm getting so much XP that I am just on fire. Damascus, that sounds really good. Armor sounds really good too, actually, because then more attack speed. So I'm kind of gonna go for that first, because we don't need damage. We do need attack speed, however. So go after the things you need first and foremost is what I gotta say. And attack speed is something we need because eventually, I mean, obviously we're gonna have all these enemies and it's gonna be problematic. Also, we're at 27 minutes. I guess it spawns at 30, not 25. I guess I don't really know. Recursion, there we go. That's a lot of damage. I am surprised that guy stayed alive for so long. That's a little bit concerning because usually that doesn't happen. Okay. Maybe there were just so many of them. I didn't realize there was this many. Like, I am seeing like 50 of these bosses spawn on all the edges. I mean, our crossbow should be, I mean, it's probably dealing with all these enemies, to be completely honest. The crossbow does do crazy things, so I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I would also not be surprised if it's doing the most damage and killing the most enemies. I would not be surprised by that. However, we have so much damage, the shuriken could very well be doing it. I kind of want to banish this, to be honest. I'm actually going to banish head bash, and I'll also banish that. I kind of want to banish this too, but I'm not going to because I think that could be useful. I'm not going to get the movement speed down. This works for me. Size up. That works for me. Not my favorite, but it works for me. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Let's go. More attack speed would be phenomenal. I am worried about that. That's like my biggest concern right now, is not being able to heal up quickly enough or taking too much damage from enemies. I mean, I can't really I can't even hurt myself, kind of. Oh no, I can. I did there for a second. I don't know, but okay, I did take quite a bit of health. I took maybe like an eighth of my health, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. We'll do size up again because projectiles, you know, kind of do their thing. Box of doom. Okay. Doom and gloom. Nice. Another one of these. Beautiful. Alrighty. We got about 30 seconds before the final boss. About 30 seconds, boys. Let's see what we got. Also, I say boys, I mean like people in general. Everybody inclusively. Unanimously across the board, okay? Alrighty, let's see. We're almost there. 10 seconds. I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Oh, lightweight. Yeah, now we can actually take that. Okay, here's the final boss. We almost didn't actually even get to see this boss. We almost didn't get to see him. He immediately just cocooned again. That's hilarious. Oh, there's two of them. I almost didn't get to see that there's two bosses. That's also really funny. Let's see, cursed belt. I don't know. Regen 1.5 of your health. I think I'm gonna go for the regen. There's another item here. Carved dice, yes. That's really good. I really like the carved dice. Okay, well, we're getting the overtime now. We're getting overtime, so let's see what overtime has for us. I want to see myself get hurt. I want to get hurt and see how much things hurt. I mean, I don't know how much things are gonna hurt, so I want to see how much things hurt real quick. If I can, movement speed. Or attack speed. I mean, either way it works. But if I don't want to decrease my damage for attack speed, so movement speed definitely is the golden one here. The golden thing. So far, this is about the same as it was before. It doesn't feel like we got any worse / any better. So, I mean, as long as it's the same, I don't think it really matters. I mean, yeah, we're totally fine. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What is this? Okay. Hypersonic sounds really good now. Our lifetime isn't capped there. It just goes down. And we do have quite a bit of lifetime as well already, so that kind of works out really nicely. Yep, okay. We're still pretty much locked up at 40 FPS. So that's a funny thing. And honestly, this barrage of enemies is way better. Oh, we almost died. Oh my gosh, hold up, chill. Okay, we got our health back. We got our health back. Oh my gosh. This is, oh, we just died. Okay. Okay. Eventually they got to us. Alrighty. That was amazing. Look at our shuriken. 610 million damage. That's insane. Plus tons of stuff. Crossbow did 1 billion damage. Yeah, I told you the crossbow was going to be insane. Wormgland did quite a bit and all that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment and subscribe. We survived for 48 minutes, and I'll catch you guys next one. Peace out, everybody, and adios.